cold as the Rockies.
Just to be sure, this video contains spoilers. Frasier and Lilith kiss suddenly near the end of Frasier Reboot episode 7, something that had been long planned in the final year of the original show. Bebe Neuwirth reprises her iconic role as Lilith Sternin in the Cheers/Frasier universe, 19 years after her last appearance. When it comes to effective burns and insults, the franchise's resident Ice Queen definitely hasn't lost a beat, especially towards her ex-husband. However, amid a series of verbal clashes between the former lovers, Frasier Reboot Episode 7, Freddie's Birthday, appears to alter gears with the pair. Neuwirth's appearance in the Frasier reboot has long been established. Having said that, Paramount Plus withheld information about Lilith's involvement until the very last minute.
You were right.
Beg your pardon, you said what?
You were right.
It made sense for her to turn up for Freddie's birthday, even if the circumstances surrounding her visit were less than ideal, especially for Frasier. Grammer and Neuwirth were at their best as Frasier and Lilith, so the Frasier remake capitalizes on their chemistry as one of the most interesting divorce couples on television. Nothing could have prepared viewers for their kiss after a day of arguing. In Episode 7, Frasier and Lilith had an unexpected kiss. Frasier and Lilith begin to make out in Freddie's bedroom after being ejected from Freddie's bowling party due to their constant insults shouted at each other. As prolific psychiatrists, they eventually admit to competing with each other in front of their grown-up son. Lilith was attempting to exert her dominance over Freddie, who now lives with his father. Meanwhile, Frasier allowed his guilt over missing so much of his son's childhood in Boston to get the best of him.
Why are you cooking him breakfast?
Well, we're living together, so it'd be rude for me to make breakfast and not include him.
They ended up destroying Freddie's birthday celebrations because of their different psychological issues. Their serious chat appears to have reawakened their former romantic affections for each other. As they reminisce about the past and express their regrets, their mutual attraction strikes them, leading to a passionate kiss in Freddie's bedroom. Unfortunately for them, before things escalate too far, their kid, naturally astonished and irritated, walks in on them. Frasier and Lilith straightened up, surprised by what had happened, and agreed to keep their distance for the time being. It's unclear whether that will continue, but Lilith's return to the Frasier reboot is unlikely to happen anytime soon. Frasier and Lilith's attraction was obvious the last time they appeared on the originals. Lilith and Frasier's divorce was acrimonious, owing mostly to her affair with a coworker. Despite not being a series regular in the original series, Lilith regularly visited her ex-husband in Seattle for advice when she was struggling with personal or professional challenges. Throughout this time, the program hinted that they would actually get back together, and the reboot is following suit. In Lilith's final appearance in Frasier Season 11, Guns and Neuroses, they were cordial, with the comedy even addressing the prospect of them having a future together. Will Frasier and Lilith reunite in the reboot? It's unknown whether the Frasier reboot will go further into Frasier and Lilith's feelings, but it's an intriguing story to pursue in the future. Although witnessing them get romantic in Frasier Episode 7 is startling, especially for Freddie, these bouts of affection between the couple aren't new, as proven by their numerous interactions in the old program. Perhaps they've always had feelings for one another, and they'll never lose them. Unfortunately, they are unable to overcome the initial impediment of their checkered past. With this and their newfound proximity to each other, the duo should be able to rekindle their relationship. Given that their relationship has always had these qualities, it's difficult to anticipate a future in which Frasier and Lilith are together. That said, the fact that they haven't completely closed the door on one another makes it easier for the Frasier reboot to reunite them, if that's part of the tale. The fact that Charlotte and Frasier are no longer together, and Lilith appears to be single during her Frasier reboot appearance, raises the likelihood of this happening. However, it is hoped that Paramount Plus will thoroughly develop this subject rather than utilizing it as another plot twist.